Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are watching from. This is Dr. Sola Mahutu, broadcasting live from Lagos, Nigeria. The time now is 10 a.m. Nigeria West African time. I am one of the many voices of TBC. I have to greet you in our normal TBC greeting language. Amore et reverare. Amore et reverare. Love and respect. Love and respect. It is based on these principles that the great founder of TBC, the admin, whom some people call Chris Kringle, created this wonderful opportunity called the Billion Coin, with the aim to eradicate poverty globally and bring in abundance to humanity. Abundance that is rightfully theirs, but was robbed or taken away by the elites of this world, who have cornered 99% of the world resources and left only 1% to more than 99% of the world population. This is criminal, this is evil. And this good man, the admin of TBC, a man sent by God and given the vision, has created a platform to give back to the people what belongs to them. Hence, he created this the Billion Coin. To achieve this aim, he created the currency called the Billion Coin too. The vision is to eradicate poverty globally, and one of the instruments he wants to use in doing that is the currency called the Bitcoin, or the smallest fraction of it is called the Kringles. So every poor person, the downtrodden, the humiliated, the enslaved, is advised to join this wonderful opportunity. This movement of the people. The people are rising, the people are on the go. The people are using peaceful means to take back what belongs to them. They're not carrying any guns, they're carrying no weapons, no bombs, no machetes. They are using their brain to take back what belongs to them. They're using their intelligence to take back what belongs to them. With a population of 1 billion people, employing at least 5 people, the members of the community of the Billion Coin, the TBC, will employ more than 5 billion people. And as we talk now, we know that the unemployed roaming the streets, hungry, jobless, shelterless, frustrated, is around 4.5 billion people. So with one soup movement, the TBC community will clear off the unemployment on the streets. And naturally, when The unemployed are off the streets. Naturally, there'll be other businesses going on. The other 6.5 billion people, or let's take it 3 billion people who are still looking for employees, will naturally have to pay more to get these employees, because the economic law says when the demand is high, the product price increases. So when the demand for employees rise, the product, which is the employees, their price will rise. They will get good wages. The TBCians, the people, the members of the TBC community, whom we call TBCians, will give these people human wages. Wages that will allow them to live like human beings, that will allow them to have their voices again. Because now they are voiceless, because a hungry man cannot talk. He only goes after what he can eat. But when he's well paid and he can relax, naturally he finds his voice again, and he will work against those who have been enslaving him and humiliating him. So having said that, I come to the new wonderful innovations that are taking place in TBC. TBC is always on the go, always making changes, always improving on what exists, always finding new things. TBC is not only giving the opportunity to make money, it also gives the opportunity to increase their knowledge, improve their environment, take care of your neighbor, because that is what the admin is doing. He's taking care of his neighbor. He's looking at other people, other hungry people of the world, and saying, no, it's unjust for people to go hungry. The world has enough for everybody to live upon, but the elite have made everything scarce. Elite has exploited us with the scarcity they create every day. They make everything scarce so that we have no other choice than to be rat racing, looking for these scarce commodities and money and every other thing. But with the abundance now being created by TBC, there will be no more rat race. Nobody will humiliate you again. You will negotiate for the work you do. You will negotiate your value. You won't allow somebody to place a value on you and make you look like a fool. You work, at the end, your children cannot even feed well. They cannot go to the school of their choice. They cannot have the education that they want to have, and they cannot even have. They cannot wish or aspire to become something good and big like other person. So TBC is making all this available. Now, ladies and gentlemen, TBC has recently done some changes on our clinical back office. The blog, which we go to the blog info to that, is no more a public product. If you want to get at our blog now, where all information about TBC is made, all information admin wants to pass on to the members of the TBC community, all the good broadcasts that admin is posting on the blog, if you want it now, you have to go to a clinical back office. If you go to a clinical back office, you will find it there. Under education, normally before under education, you have only two items, public and private. But now you have the blog there too. If you click on that blog, you will get into and see the blog. The reason for this is to exclude those antagonistic naysayers, those enemies of TBC, those who don't want the poor to be redeemed from the slavery in which they are. Those who want the status quo to continue. They pick up things from the blog and turn it upside down and give wrong information to the public. So with the new system now, you can only get into a blog through the clinical back office, KCBO, clinical card back office. So only members and good standing members have access to it. So if you don't have any clinical card back office, then you cannot access our blog anymore. And how do you get into a clinical back office? You get registered, you pay admin fee, then your clinical back office is open. And you also have access to the blog like every other person. Because if you are a good distribution, you go to the blog every day. Look at what is there, study them so that you know how to navigate the big platform of TBC. So, that having been said, there are other changes. There are other changes coming up now. You have the facial recognition, which is a very, very, very important aspect of the change that is coming up now, because a lot of people have created many accounts in TBC. It's not allowed. TBC is a place of honesty and straightforwardness. There's no embezzlement, there's no cheating, there's no defrauding, there's no playing hanky-panky. If you have created many accounts with the introduction of this face recognition now, you are thrown out. You can only operate one account, and there is no way you can transfer any of those accounts to a particular one. No more. You remember, transactions are now for non-active members 50 crinkles a day, for active members 100 crinkles a day. If you want to do a higher transaction, you have to contact the commissioner. And the commissioner has to look at your documents and everything and either give you permission to continue or no, or not. So, you see, TBC is running towards the target now. TBC is running towards the end of the race, towards the road. The final sprint is going on. We are now at the mass adoption team sharing situation now. Remember, we are in the distribution phase where we are distributing massively the money in the admin's wallet. He wants to empty his wallet. Because of that, we are recruiting massively now. We want to get to 1 billion members. By the time we get there, admin wallet will be emptied. But then admin has created a new set of TBCians, a new set of members of the community of the TBC who will be the custodians of the money, call them the banks of TBC. And everybody has opportunity to join that class now. Admin calls them Team A. Team A. And they are only 111,111. If you miss that slot and you get to number 111,112, you join Team B. Now, what is the difference? This Team A, they have the possibility and the privilege of getting 30 coins on the first of every month when they pay their admin fees of $25. Now, understand the situation. If you pay, for example, on the 1st of February now, on that first day, you get 30 full coins of TBC. Don't forget, one coin of TBC is more than $10 million now. So admin is creating this 111,111 people to be the bankers of TBC. They are going to have the most of TBC money in their custody. So if you want to join, you have to make sure you pay on the first. If you pay on the second, you get 29. You pay on the third, you get 28. That is how it goes down till the last day, you get one coin. But now, you can only join Team A if the slot is still available. As we are talking now, I am sure, admin told us yesterday that we are already on the 50,000 slot. So I'm sure by now we're on the 60,000. So if you don't hurry up now, and pay your admin fee now and join the mass adoption team, you may be too late. By the time that slot is filled up, you will join the Team B, and the Team B are the people who on the first of every month will get one coin. Instead of 30 now, you get one coin. On the second, you get a fraction of the coin. That's the way you continue until there's no more coin. So you can see the difference between Team A and Team B. They are all in the billionaire zone. You remember, we are supposed to have 1 million billionaires and 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. So among these 1 million billionaires, we have this mass adoption team, which is 111,111. So if you are not in that mass adoption team, Team A, you get to Team B, where you have only one coin for paying admin fee every month. Now you must pay. And now, the caveat in Team A is on everywhere in the mass adoption team is, if you don't pay the admin fee at the month, every month, you will drop down. You will be pushed away from that, and people who are struggling to come to Team A will come up and take over your space. So please be warned and be careful that you do your own job properly and pay every month so that you retain your position in mass adoption team. Remember, when you join the mass adoption team, you are given a number. My own number is 617. I was not among the people who paid very quickly, but I paid on the 1st of January and I got my 30 coins. Even my employees in the Tbc office in Bariga, Lagos, they paid before me, and their numbers are in the tens. So you can see. So the advice is, rush now. If you are planning to pay on the 1st of February, let's pray that there's still slots available, because before the 1st of February, we still have some days. The positions may be occupied and fully taken over. So if you have not paid, I don't know, you better be watching the situation as it goes on, because you may be waiting to pay on the 1st of February to get 30 coins, and before 1st of February, the slots in Team A are finished. Then you not even get it 5 coins or 10 coins or anything. You get only 1 coin on the 1st of February if you join the Team B. So it's advisable to be on the lookout and be watchful. A lot is happening in TBC now. It's not a place now you relax. You have to be up and doing. You have to be recruiting. The aim of this is for us to recruit. The aim of creating this group and paying the admin fee every month is for us to maintain our platform and improve its standard, the way it works, the way everything will work. Don't forget we are using 6 digits in our coin now. But for us to be able to buy crayfish and pepper and salt and everything of kobo and all that, we have to get up to 15 digits, and that's one of the things admin is going to do. All these things will happen this year. There will be even a migration to another platform, which will happen automatically, where the facial recognition will come into full force, which means if you are a member of the mass adoption team, or if you are a Tbc now with your critical back office open, please go and check at your profile. You will have the facial recognition there. Fill out the forms and do the necessary things so that your own facial recognition will be functional. So all these things are happening at the same time in Tbc. Now let me come to the object of my broadcast today, and that is the conference, the International Conference 2020, coming up in Nigeria in March of this year. Remember, on March 21st, this 2020, we shall be celebrating the 4th anniversary of the creation of Tbc. It's going to be a marvelous and wonderful anniversary. And in preparation for this anniversary, there is an international conference taking place in Nigeria in March, starting from March 1st to March 12th. Because of financial restraints, we have decided that the conference will take place in 3 places: Lagos, Abuja, Enugu. Lagos representing the west, Abuja representing the north, and Enugu representing the east and the south. What do you call it? Southern part of Nigeria, south. So the conference will take place in these places. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a very important announcement I want to make now. We have, as of yesterday, sent out the timetable for the conference. But because of our goodwill ambassador and Mr. Mbe coming as special guests and speakers to these conferences at Enugu, Abuja, and Lagos, the date, the timetable has been altered, will be altered. It will be altered. I cannot say the time now. The planning committee has an emergency meeting this night by 8 p.m. It is in that meeting that they will conclude the plan for the timetable. So by tomorrow, another timetable will probably emerge where the final venues, time and date will be publicized. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep watch. Always go to the WhatsApp. You know, there's a WhatsApp created for this conference, and there is a Telegram created called the Nigeria International Conference 2020. Both in the Telegram and WhatsApp, go there and be watchful, and you'll see it. And again, there will be a general meeting again, as we heard on Saturday, coming next this week, Saturday, where details will be discussed by every Tom, Dick, and Harry, where every Tbc in Nigeria, every mass adoption member in Nigeria will be allowed to come and air his or her views, so that all of us will be on the same page and make the conference a very huge success. Ladies and gentlemen of TBC family in Lagos, there is no reason why this conference should not be made the biggest ever in the community of TBC worldwide, because admin has decided to finance this seminar. You are not paying for this seminar, but you are allowed to pay your admin fee for the next month through the account we have given out for this seminar. When you pay into this seminar, quoting your name, your email address, and your mass adoption number, you will get this same amount of $25 credited into your bulk credit, with which you can use now to pay for the next month's, either this February or March, mass adoption fee. Again, you have to quote your mass adoption number, your name, your email address, and then pay into the account you have been given, an Access Bank account, Solama Holding. This money will be credited into your bulk credit. Those who are paid have all been credited. So admin has given us a lot of bulk credits, which we give to you as you pay and credit your account with it, so that you know that you are attending the conference free of charge. Even upon that, as usual, if you pay your admin fee, 50% of it goes to your sponsor. The same thing happens also with this conference payment, which means you are attending the conference purely free of charge. And ladies and gentlemen, this conference is an international one. Here you have opportunity to meet with your brothers and sisters of TBC community from all parts of the world. If you are a member of TBC and you don't attend this conference, you will be missing a lot. A lot of information in the world of money will be disseminated on that day. Mbe Derek will be holding lecture a day before the conference. And in this lecture, only the mass adoption team members are allowed. The ambassador, goodwill ambassador from admin, who will be coming with a lot of goodies for the poor and wretched of Nigeria, will be there in this conference, and he'll be handing out charity to our people. There I expect all TBCians, but the details of how you will attend will be given to you later. This will be done in February. So by the 15th of February, we'll be able to inform you how you can attend the conference at the charity of this thing, if you are not a mass adoption team member. But the people that will shake hands with Mbe Derek and sit in coffee and attend their special conference lecture and training are the people in the mass adoption team. So if you are not there now, please go and join now, especially if you're already a mass adoption team member. You lose nothing. You just pay that money through the account you have been given, and your KCB will be credited. So what is your problem? You are losing nothing. You are gaining a lot and attending the conference free of charge in any location you want. Lagos, Abuja, Enugu. Now, my dear brothers of Nigeria, and sisters, let me tell you, if we are able to get a lot of people pay for this conference, we have opportunity of even increasing the venues of the conference. We have the opportunity. Admin has given us the opportunity, As many of you as can, let's assume 300,000 of us. We are more than 1.3 million divisions in Nigeria. Imagine 500,000 of us pay the admin fee here. We have enough money that we almost cover everywhere with the conference and charity gifts from the Goodwill Ambassador. So why not rush and pay? Join the mass adoption team now and pay this money that you will get back. That is, I don't know, you're not even giving any money for the conference. It's just a channel through which you pay your mass adoption fee or your admin fee. So please, I would advise all of you to massively go for this conference. It will lift all of us up and make us the biggest cryptocurrency in the world, and especially in Nigeria. Everybody will know about it, and you can now canvas and get people with ease. People will be coming to you and asking you, please, how can we join TBC? How can we join? And then you'll be making your money even before we get to our economic phase, which we are now. We're already in the partial economic phase because we can always buy things 50% with TBC and 50% cash. GMC is doing that. Many other merchants are doing that, in Lagos at least. I bought land with TBC, 100%. Pastor Hennis is doing that. Nelson is doing that in the Western Zone here. And I know of other people even selling cars. So we are already in the economic phase, but not full, because admin wants a full economic phase that will take place when we have up to 50 million merchants. So that we don't need to go out of our community to buy anything or do any transaction for goods and services. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the situation that we are almost there. If you recruit two, I recruit two every day, every week. Before you know it, we have made the 1 billion and we are home and dry. All our dreams will come to fruition. We shall succeed in everything we do, but it depends on us. We cannot do all this with somebody sitting on the fence, doing nothing, just waiting for the economic phase to come, and then we become a billionaire and all that. There's nowhere in the world you become a billionaire or a rich man by being lazy and sleeping around. You can only make it when you work hard. And in TBC, everything has been made for you. You only need to take already set down systems, copy it, paste it, and use it repeatedly, and you get what you want. The Derek is having training every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Just look for the link, and you go there and learn how to become a heavy hitter in TBC. Admin has introduced all sorts of palliatives, all sorts of incentives to encourage us to work hard. So, gentlemen, let's work hard. I've always said that poverty is a mental condition. It's a mental condition because you start being poor from your brain. If your brain says you are poor and you cannot do anything, then you remain perpetually poor until you die. But if your brain says no, if A can be rich, I can also be rich. A is not better than I am. He's not physically better. He's mentally not better. Probably had an opportunity, but now you have yours. The opportunity is there in front of you. It's now in your hands. TBC is your opportunity. Use it and become rich and become a billionaire during your lifetime. Do that quickly, and let's get to 1 billion members and get to an economic phase and begin to exchange goods and services with our own money without going out of our zone to look for anybody to exchange our money. People keep on asking, where can I exchange my kenkos or coins? It means the people have not understood what TBC stands for. Please go and read the articles of association of TBC, the mission, the vision, the public notice. You will see that TBC is purely a private contract society, purely private. We owe no government anything and no government owes us anything. We are not public coin like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that, Litecoin. We are purely private coin. Our own blockchain is quite different from theirs. So there's nothing you can do exchanging our money. You can't exchange our money. You can only use our money. And that's what it's meant for. You use it to exchange for goods and services. You can use it now and you're going to use it in the future. When we get to economic phase, you can now use it completely everywhere you go. So why not work so that all of us will get there? Do your own small contribution, do your own small job. And Nigerians, don't forget to rush now and pay for your conference ticket. And please, let me say it, maybe we have not said it loud enough. The conference venues are limited in space. If you don't pay in time, you will not get any space in the conference halls. The spaces are not limited. They are limited. I'm not going to tell you the sitting spaces in all these conference halls now. But please, rush now and pay your money. Pay your conference 2020 ticket fees now so that you assure yourself of a space in the conference. So that you assure yourself the interaction, the camaraderie that will take place during the conference internationally. How people from Philippines, India, everywhere coming to Nigeria, US, England, my friend, Italy. Why not join and enjoy this conference that will be coming up? The ball is in their court. You can only take a horse to the stream, you can't force it to drink. Admin has taken us to the stream, it's our business to drink. Admin has never done it before that he finances conference in any country. This is the first he's doing, Nigeria. India has had their conference, South Africa has had their conference, Philippines have had one or two conferences. Admin did not contribute a dime to their conference. But here now, he has taken over complete financing of the conference by allowing us to pay our admin fee to ourselves. Use it, and then he will credit your account and give you even the coins. Even the coin, you get the coin. If you pay now, I credit your account with the mass credit. You go to your account on the 1st of February, click on pay, with that PM you pay, and you get the 30 coins. And then you also attend the conference because we'll send you gate fee. Gentlemen, the conference will be tight, airtight. Only those who are paid will be allowed to enter. Because we have their ticket, there'll be high security there to guard all of us that will be going to the conference. So, ladies and gentlemen, I call upon you once more to please don't sit on the fence, don't take anything for granted. Go now, pay your admin fee, your mass adoption fee if you have not, and come and join us at the conference. The space in the conference is limited, and to be frank, a lot of people have been paid. You can't imagine the quantity of people that are paid. So don't be the one that will be left out and begin to listen to the story from a third-hand party. Come and be the one that will listen, shake hands with him, but then ask him questions, ask Stephen Coffey, the ambassador, questions, and they will be glad to answer all the questions. Remember, they are representing the admin. So if they are here, admin is here. Admin has also been following everything we have been doing, even the meetings we have been holding. Admin has been following them. So I advise you to please make hay while the sun shines. Pay for your ticket now and get credited. You kill 2 birds or 3 birds with one stone. It's only in Nigeria that is happening. So, my dear brothers, Amore et reverare. Love and respect. I have love and respect for all of you. I wish you all well. I will talk to you again tomorrow after the conference planning committee has met tonight and finally decided on the timetable for the conference, so that you are pretty sure now when the conference in Lagos will hold, the one in Abuja and the one in Abakaliki. And later in the month, if we have plenty of money, we may even increase the venues. So God bless all of you. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.